Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc here. I was actually getting ready to sleep and I saw that Snowbreak dropped a trailer. And if you guys weren't live on stream with me, what was it, like yesterday? We were going over like the little teaser and it looks like we were right. It is Bubachan or BUBU and MAUXIR and their new look here. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Bubachan here she's got like more of a mature look to her. I don't know if it's the hair or what, but I think she hasn't really changed too much. Maybe her boobs got bigger, I can't really tell. But I do really like MAUXIR and her new design. I actually like MAUXIR and her new skin too as well. And I kind of want to go over this with you guys because there's some surprising things I saw here. And I'm just going to play the trailer to kind of give you my initial thoughts. So, first off, designs for the characters are both pretty solid. Like I said, Bubachan I don't know, she just looks like more mature. She doesn't look too different, but I still do like her design. MAUXIR, I think, I'm be honest, MAUXIR definitely needed a new look, and I definitely needed a, sorry, that's the second time I've seen that. I definitely think she needed a new design overall, so I kind of like her look. We kind of get to see a little bit to her uncensored skin a bit there, but first off, if you guys watch this, just take a look here at her abilities. So I guess her skill, she can kind of zip line to these poles that she has set. And I think they have some type of effects to them, because if you guys look, there's like an ice effect there. So I have no idea what it's doing, but it's kind of unique, but she's definitely giving off support vibes, that's for sure. It's definitely unique, and I'm gonna be honest with what's been happening with Haru, and then up on top of Haru, MAUXIR now too. They're definitely kind of doing some interesting things here with the designs of the kits, right? And then we have Roseanne here in the story. She's finally coming back, but we're not going to focus on that too much. Let's move on to some of the gameplay that I did want to actually show here. Let's take a look. Alright, so check this out. First off, if you take a look, and again, I'm kind of going off the cuff with this, guys, because I thought this was a pretty solid trailer. But if you take a look here, Bubachan has like basically the dual akimbos, which looks so cool. And every time she like does a slide, she's got like a mirage or an after image of herself that also shoots. And then this here does like AoE damage or something like that, right? So it's pretty cool to see. Actually, I'll turn on the volume up a little bit. So here's something I did want to show here too. Actually, we'll keep it muted for now. But so they've got like a magical girl skin for Bubachan here. But what's pretty cool about this skin is, well, I'll show you later here. But they show also Finny. Of course, Finny gets another skin instantly. I mean, I don't think anybody's surprised at all. Finny always has a fucking skin, man. It's no surprise. But let's skip to MAUXIR here, which I actually do like this skin for MAUXIR. I think this goes really well with her design overall, so I definitely like this skin a lot. We've got new operatives, their overall design. Obviously, it's censored, so we'll see the uncensored later. But let's keep going. I think if we show... yeah, let's show the other unit here, MAUXIR, which, by the way, MAUXIR is the free unit. Yeah, she's the free unit. Let me know what you guys think of the comments of their designs initially. I'd be really curious to know what you guys think. But yeah, she is the free unit here. Look at the gameplay here, first of all. This is pretty cool, like I said. AoE skill. Okay, here it is. So they've got this new system here called the idle chat. And... so you basically call Bubachan here, and then after it gets done with this little intro animation, basically you're on a call, you're talking to her, she's in like a provocative position. She says, feel free to handle work while we're on the call. So if we keep playing it here, so you have the option to basically just show Bubu-chan here without anything on the screen. I think this is a... Is that brightness? I don't know what this symbol is. I'm assuming it's brightness. This right here, headphones, volume, I don't know what it is, but this is a timer, right? And I already know this is probably like some type of, I don't know if it'll be ASMR, but I think it's going to be very similar to that, right? Where you can basically listen to Bubu-chan go through a bunch of different lines, and she'll have a bunch of different animations too with those lines, and then you can set a timer. I know, and I don't know if Girls from Line 2 is the only one that does it, but Girls from Line 2 actually does like an ASMR thing where you set a timer and it goes through a bunch of lines. So this is pretty cool to see. I was kind of surprised that they did this, but honestly, it's glad to see them. I'm actually glad to see them doing it overall here, but I think this is probably the most exciting feature here, right? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And like I said, I do like the Mauxir skin here too. Mauxir skin is kind of nice. I don't know about Mauxir's ENVA. I think she sounds okay, but I don't know. She doesn't give off cat girl to me. And this is her ult here. I think they show it a little bit. She basically starts dancing, and then I think as she dances, she lets off a bunch of effects. Yeah, see? And yeah, pretty cool. We've got Finny in her outfit. We have Enya in her outfit. This will look pretty nice uncensored. Can't wait to see that. We've got Haru in a basic outfit. Don't care. Hang on. There was somebody I saw. Here she is, chat. Let me tell you something. If we ever have a vote to get a logistics squad girl as a operative, please vote Colossia. Please. Please. Look at that body. Look at the see-through top. Chat, guys. Oh my. Anyway. Whew. Alright, let us take a look at... I think there was one more thing. Oh yeah, basically at the end of it, just like the game modes here. Winter Relay seems pretty fun. Garden of Mayhem is back. Memory Mosaic for the free character. Heimdall's back. Paradoxal Labyrinth, of course. We got Old Sanatorium that's back here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And again, here's showing off her ult, which looks like it drains health or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Defense Line 0 is back, and Hero Games is back too. So honestly, Defense Line 0 and Hero Games and Old Sanatorium, those are like some of my favorite game modes in this game. So this patch is pretty set. Also, I think this is the first time they've had like a Christmas patch too. Mia is getting her room. So that's exciting. And yeah, we got Sisyphus, which is the new boss. And shout out to Roseanne. She'll be in the story, it seems. And we got Yoris, the Federal Sanatorium, right? So overall, guys, pretty cool stuff. Actually, really exciting just for the simple fact that I think the Duel Akimbo's design for Bubu-chan is great. I like the new costume. I don't know if it's like an ASMR thing or if it's just like a little talk thing. I don't know. But obviously, it's a new feature that will probably be pretty popular. And I think they're actually going to keep it versus the virtual reality thing they tried in the summer patch. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That was pretty cool. I am out. Later.